Okay, the next box that we have is the Monsterbass. This is the Platinum box for the Western region again, for California. I've been very happy with Monsterbass overall. This month, I do know that this whole box should be Strike King. Last month was Lunker Hunt. And at first it threw me for a loop because I did not know that it was going to be all Lunker Hunt, but I do know that this is all Strike King. So let's go ahead and open this baby up and see what it is. Again, I always like how they pack their boxes. It's nice and neat, documentation on top. You just can't complain about taking the time and making your products nice, especially for the amount of money that we're paying for these items. I just think throwing your box all together and then throwing stuff in there is just not acceptable when we're paying 40, 50, 60 bucks in some cases. But that's just my opinion, and it doesn't seem to be that Shop Carls cares about that. Okay, so we have the Strike King takeover, kind of like I stated, and everything inside here will correspond to the baits inside the box, and it will tell you exactly how to use it, where to use it, and when to use it. Okay, so the first item that we have are the Perfect Plastics with coffee, salt, and scent. These are the KVD rodent. It's green pumpkin. These are basically like brush hogs. The next item is the Red Eye Shad Strike King. This is a lipless crank, and it's a 1/2 ounce. There you go. Next we have the Caffeine Shad. These are basically flukes or soft jerk baits. I've used these kind before, but not this particular color. These are also great. I do have a ton of these. We have the KVD Perfect Plastics, again with salt and coffee. This is the Optimum Super Fry. These are basically like little stick worms with ridges. Not used these before. Our next item that we have is the KVD 2.5. This is a square bill. And the 2.5 just basically means that it's going to dive to a depth of 2.5 feet or 2.5 feet. We have the Strike King Thunder Cricket. This is basically a bladed jig or a chatterbait. This is the black-blue version. Then the last lure that we had is the Hack Attack Fluoro Flipping Jig. It's flipping, but it kind of has like a swim jig type head on it. So then, of course, we have our golden ticket is back. I think either the last month or the month before, our golden ticket was kind of left out of our box. No big deal, though. We have it now. Then we have our stickers. It's pretty cool. It's a fish. Looks like kind of a fish king. And then we have our $40 gift card towards the purchase of a lunker stick. So if you don't know what lunker sticks are, Monsterbass just recently started making fishing rods. Kind of like, I would say they're very similar to the Guggen rods. I haven't actually purchased one, but I have seen one and did get to put my hands on it. So I would say very comparable to the Guggen Squad or the Mystery Tackle Box rods. I would have to actually buy one and use it to be able to tell you if it's a good value. But you can get $40 off, so it might be good value if you have this coupon or another coupon, or you buy it on sale. They're usually always on sale. Now, as far as the items in this box, I would say that there's 3 items for Monsterbass that are going to perform really well. We have our lipless crank here. That'll always perform well year-round. And then our square bill that we have, it's a very shallow square bill. Now is the time, especially with spring and some of the places of the country starting to come in. We're right on the very cusp of spring, so it really just depends on where you are. But fishing with a shallow square bill right now, going on from now until we're really into the throes of spring, is going to be very effective. So I think this was a great add to the box. And then of course our brush hogs. These are really good. Like I said, I use these all the time, and they're all complete packages. They're not the promo packages where you get half size of everything. So as far as value-wise, we again don't get the cost card that is included in the Monsterbass box, but by just knowing roughly what the Strike King stuff cost and then them being full packages, I would say Monsterbass definitely hit it out of the park this month with the Strike King box. If you didn't see the unboxing from last month, you can check that out right here. But that's all for now. Catch you next time.